Aggro Naga Demon Hunter is actually really good in the current meta, and it can high roll extremely well if you know how to play with it. In this video I will show you the best version of Aggro Naga Demon Hunter right now, show you its mulligans, win rates, as well as some general tips with it too, so you know how to play with and against this deck. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching. Now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
As you can see, in top 1000 Legend for after the expansion came out, this variant of Aggro Demon Hunter has been performing best. It has a lot less sample size than from Diamond to Legend. The situation is similar, it's not the best performer there, but here's what the stats show at 56.3. And again, looking at lower, we have 2400 games with a 54%, so there's that too. So yeah, here's the variant I used, and we have a lot of very cheap spells and a lot of very cheap Nagas and anything in between basically. A couple of Dispels of the Evidence, which is basically a 0 mana spell, gives you a better cycle with your Blind Eye Sharpshooter, it also gives you extra damage, and you can also throw away an Outcast card like let's say Wayward Sage if you know it's in the way for something important, and that way you have an extra shot of actually pulling it with your Bartendo bot so you can actually utilize it well. Through Felon Flame is also a 0 mana spell, and you can give Rush to a minion so you can actually remove something big, like let's say you were on your Blind Eye Sharpshooter turn and you have played a Vicious Slither Spear. You can give the Rush to the Slither Spear so you can remove something really big so that it doesn't soak up the random 2 damage from your Sharpshooter that way. We have a couple of Crimson Sigil Runners, which is the second Outcast card in the deck, and we don't have any more of those. Gives you a little bit of card draw, ain't nothing wrong with that, and it's an extra shot for Bartendo bot to be pulling you something. Couple of Mistakes, which are basically extra Nagas for you to cycle with. Oasis Allies, which can give you nice discounts. If you get lucky enough to discover 1 mana spells, you could also discover a Blind Eye Sharpshooter, maybe even a Lady Steno, which can be pretty interesting. Vicious Slither Spear is here usually for the cycle, but it's also not horrible to tempo it out in the early turns so you don't fall behind on the tempo too much. Couple of Bartendo bots in here so you can get your Wayward Sages faster and in a good spot. Dry Scale Deputy is very nice because it gives you extra fuel, like you have plenty of 0 spells like Dispels the Evidence, True Felon Flame. Also Predation goes down to 0. Momentum is pretty nice, down to 0, extra 4 damage like that, so all around can't go wrong. And even an extra Oasis Ally is not horrible. We have a couple of Greedy Partners in here for extra coins, which is gonna help you pop off even harder with the Blind Eye. Parch Desperado is another good cheap Naga, which also gives you a good amount of attack. Predation pretty nice, going down to 0 and can go face. Wayward Sage so you can get some great discount, and be smart about when you want to do the discount, because you really want to land this on something like Blind Eye Sharpshooter, Oasis Ally, 1 mana Naga. So yeah, don't just throw it on curve, try and actually land on something decent in most cases. Blind Eye Sharpshooters are obviously amazing, and you can actually go with both at the same time or just one into the other later, because when you play one and you start spamming spells, you're not gonna run out of fuel because it refuels itself basically. So it's also a nice way to cycle through your deck, and a lot of the times against aggro decks it's just better to go with one first and then follow up with the other, because the opponent is probably gonna be wasting their entire turn dealing with the first one, and by the time they're done with it they're probably gonna leave an empty board for your second one, and then you pop off even harder. Couple of Sigils of Time are pretty good in this one as well, and usually you do this before you do the Blind Eye Sharpshooter obviously, and yeah, a couple of Momentums going down to 0 very easily with a lot of damage for you can be a lot of smorg damage for you to finish the opponent off. Deck is definitely not very easy to play, but once you get the hang of it, once you actually get into the groove of it, it's a lot easier to handle. Like in the early turns you usually want to be setting up the bigger turns, like you want to be turn 1 putting down a Vicious Slither Spear is usually great, turn 2 something like Bartendo Bot or Greedy Partner would be actually amazing, turn 2 Dry Scale Deputy can be amazing as well so you can actually get double up gas. And yeah, you basically are looking around turn 5, turn 6 to really pop off with Blind Eye, and if you're against control you could be looking at turn 7, turn 8, so you can really maximize, because once your deck runs out you're not going to start cycling anymore and you're just going to run out of fuel, so you got to be smart about once you pop off with the deck, is all I'm trying to say. Matchup wise, here's what the stats show. This is not the most populated list like you saw, but Dragon Druid is not going to be your friend, Control Warrior is going to be a 50-50. And same for Aggro Pally, but the rest look pretty nice. As for the mulligan, here's what it looks like going first. Blind Eye Sharpshooter, always a keep, I think. Same for Sigil of Time. Dry Scale Deputy's pretty nice. Wayward Sage Outcasted already can be good as well. Parsh Desperado, not really the most amazing thing to be holding on to. I think you're okay top decking this, but holding it, I wouldn't really consider holding it too many times. Depends on the matchup, obviously. Like if you're against aggro, you might need to actually hold on to it so you can stabilize and whatnot. Greedy Partner definitely is amazing. Oasis Ally is not bad. Bartendo Bot's great. And Vicious Slither Spear definitely is better than Mistake, I can tell you that much. But apparently it's not the most amazing thing to be doing on turn 1, so keep that in mind. If you already have an outcasted Crimson Sigil Runner though, I would keep that as well. As for when on the coin, again, Sharpshooter is great. Vicious Slither Spear a lot better here, I'm not sure why. Greedy Partner is great, obviously. Parsh Desperado, still decent, so you can stabilize, I guess. Predation, I guess you could be using Predation in the early turns for some control action. Oasis Ally can give you extra gas as well. You could discover some nice Naga to curve out with. Bartendo Bot and Wayward Sage still decent, and that's about it for when going second. Again, Crimson Sigil Runner probably not the worst when going second. Be careful with the Sigil of Time here. I still think you should be keeping it. You just gotta be smart about how you play it, because when going second, you do have the extra cards, so you run the risk of actually overdrawing if you don't do stuff in the early turns. And a lot of the stuff you actually do in the early turns do give you extra cards, so you might have some hand size issues with Sigil of Time going second. So just be smart about it. Think about it. Are you gonna have hand size issues? And if not, I still believe it's gonna be a good keep. All around, that's it for the deck. It's very cheap, just has 8 epics. Rest is rares and commons. It is in the danger zone for a nerf though, because a lot of people have been complaining about Blind Eye Sharpshooter. At least it's an epic, it has that going for it. But still, be careful crafting too much for it, especially if you feel like that's not going to be a deck you're going to be enjoying, because it really is a different kind of deck. Like, it is aggro, but it's more combo than aggro, so be careful with that. That's going to be it for the deck. Hope this helps you figure it out a lot easier. Now let's check out some of my games with it on my road to top 1000 with it. Hope you enjoy.
Let us test our
Against Shaman. It's Shaman. Hey, we found the sharpshooter, guys. Let's fucking go. All we gotta do is bump it up. How the hell am I always top decking Mistake?
hello.
This skin is my spirit animal. Sigh. Hello. Ah, fucking hell. Hello. Hello, brother. Vengeance!
Vengeance! I will have my vengeance.
Let's not forget about vengeance.
Vengeance shall be ours. Vengeance!
Perfect.
Vengeance!
This guy could be taunt, you know. Totem, I mean. I'll trade it. It's still something we kind of okay trading with because of the sharpshooter anyway. I don't think he's totem though. That's kind of big. Think I can tempo it? Question mark? Nah, I'm gonna hold. Let's do this. Might as well do that, why not? I am burning a card if I do that, why not? Do I care? If there's the second 1/5, I care. This should be fine, like we have both of these, so that's a lot of gassage. Oh, that's annoying. Why didn't I trade again? Fucking dumbass. Okay, I can grab a coin. Let's pop.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Wow, these are horrible. Oops. Wait, what? Oh god, I'm dumb. I fucked up big time there. Naga first indeed. Rookie mistake right there. Okay, good to have that. That's still a ton of damage. Next turn with the second batch, we should be able to finish. We have this as the first Naga, into this, or maybe even this. Yeah, probably this first so we can see if we can get a 0 Naga. Cool story, Bob. Cool. Yeah, that's GG, straight up.
Is this really better than nothing? You are victorious
Thanks, man.
this time.
Okay. This time we had the things. I still managed to botch it, but... Okay, already outcasted. Love to see it. This not so much, but you get it. It's also very outcastable though, even though this is in the way. Next turn, if I don't top deck anything good to outcast, I might bartendo bot, even though, no, probably not. Let's see though. That's a nice outcast.
If 3 rights
0 mana Naga is a lot of fuel. Next turn this gives me the Crimson Sigil Runner, nothing wrong with that.
Heads up, drink sliding your way.
they will never catch me.
Could waste this. We have plenty of spells, might as well get some value while we need the room. Next turn I can play this, that's gonna clog up my hands. Oh, it's Roger. It's a Roger right there. Didn't even realize this gets the discount like that. I thought it just straight up gets the discount. Zero mistake again sounds good. This is a very gassy hand, chat. Very gassy. Very flatulent.
Take 2 and call you morning.
Could have gone face, you know. I just straight up play this to kill the Putricide. Sigil of Time would be great. Wouldn't mind a straight up Naga at this point. We have so much stuff going. Fucking dispose the evidence. Now that's kind of horrible, but I guess I'm just gonna have to straight up kill the Putricide and kill the Ogre. Not how I usually want to be using the spell, but it is how we're using it. We have a lot of damage from hand, but nowhere near what we need. Nothing a Naga can't fix, chat. 10% chance out of the top. 20% with Sigil of Time. Crimson Sigil Runner, Bartendo Bot also not bad. Maybe I should have gone for some more value out of the Discover. Can't remember the Nagas, but I think there was a school teacher in the 1 mana Oasis Outlaws.
This thing make no sense.
There we go, at least we got the Sigil.
Amazing.
That's annoying. I think I gotta handle that. It's a lot of dispose the evidences. So we're drawing 4 cards off the top. If one of them's a blind eye, maybe we can do something. It's just I forget the Naga has to play first. Found it, let's fucking go. Why are you not a Naga?
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Oh shit.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
Um...
Play in unison.
My hand is full.
Drown them out.
Not lethal. Obviously. I wonder if there was lethal here. Maybe if I played this dispose the evidence earlier so we can actually use this to discount further. I guess I should have worked towards discounting with this. Did we get him? We fucking got him, damn boy. That was close as hell, but I think I could have done it better. So many things had to happen that turn, but I think I could have done it better. Against the Warrior.
Hellscream's eyes are upon you. I make my own fate.
I like the whole batch. Greetings. Hello, hello, man. How's it going? Okay, it's a 40. Among other things.
My blood boils for war.
Boils. Cold day in Bulgaria too. Well, obviously not as cold as you guys. Like, our cold day is your summer. Oh fuck, come on, man. Bullshit. That was disgusting.
Heads up, drink slide your way.
This It's not amazing by any stretch of the word, but still, let's do that for now. Yep, Eastern European as hell. But yeah, we had something like 3 degrees today, 4 maybe. So far from what you guys would call cold, that's for sure. It's not your hot coffee freezes in your car kind of cold, you know? Why is Bob there? Because he gives you a very good Wayward Sage pull. Or at least a Crimson Sigil Runner, worst case scenario. Okay, we got the Blind Eye. And we discounted? Sadly, no. Still not the worst discount.
If 3 rights make
Against these guys, I'm probably gonna hold off a little bit later in the Blind Eye Sharpshooter situation. Yeah. Well, for Ruse it was kinda cold. It was definitely the coldest day so far, wasn't it? Okay, double zeros, not the worst, that's for sure. I'm down to check this, I guess. Another Blind Eye, you say. Let's fucking go. This is the best performer in top 1000. It has very small sample size, but it has the highest win rate. The next Naga Demon Hunter list has 5% less win rate. So they might be onto something. This does not have 2 oscillators though. I think I'll wait 1 more turn to really crack. We don't have any coins in here, which is annoying, but we did discount the Blind Eye Sharpshooter at least.
Is this the way?
I think we can pop off next turn.
My hand is full.
Sick burn, yeah. I should have hero powered the 4-1 though, that was silly. Yeah, the list with Glaivatar is a lot worse than this list, according to the stats. Okay. Let's fucking go.
I'm not throwing away my shot.
I'd rather line him up. Okay, thank fucking gods. Cool. Cool. That was fun. I did that so we don't overdraw, by the way, not because I lost count, but it's definitely very easy to lost count with this one. Fair deck, you know, man. Control Warrior. Control Warrior is a fair deck, right? That's what you meant there, right? Right? Surely. Jesus, that was lit. Okay, under 1000 with this shit. We did the pew pew chat. We did the thing. The thing has been done.